that they're the same running team for the 4 games now. They've scored all their winning goals after the 80th minute in all 4 games. And I say that nobody does that kind of thing and banks on that kind of thing
all season.
for all season, right? If your team is doing this, you need to go visit a prayer house and put your chaplet in water, right? Because it's not sustainable. This is
Watch Spreadsheet TV right now.
Approach. Burnley 0, Liverpool 1. Very interesting game this morning, and I know we can say what we want to say about officiating and stuff like that, but something that stood out for me before I come to you guys is game management, coaching. We saw in the first half, Kakers was aggressive and was strong, had his early yellow card, and given 2 minutes before the end of the first half, Slot brought him out and they played Robinson. On the other hand, Gochuku had a very rash tackle on, I think it was on Vitz, and got just a yellow card. The coach kept him on till those last 5 minutes or 3 minutes of the game when he got the second tackle. And Michael Oliver, I believe on that one, it was a little bit rash. But you could see that it looked like he was premeditated by Michael Oliver. He was waiting for that moment to come. And that caused Burnley, because I believe that if they were 11-11, the issue that the penalty that was awarded probably wouldn't have happened, because they were a little bit more. No, what I mean is Burnley were more compact and kept Liverpool at bay as much as possible away from. But that having less one player created more gap between the players and gave Liverpool more space to operate.
I don't think so.
What you guys made of the game? Choma, let me hear your opinion.
I beg to differ. In fact, I have another opinion.
Okay.
You see that Burnley team? What they played today, 9 defenders. I don't care what anybody tell me, whether called midfield. I don't even see striker there. And they find striker since that person when they try to show me, look at the striker over there. I'm like, I don't see what these guys are doing. Because as far as I'm concerned, even when Leslie left, when Leslie got the card, I knew Leslie was going to come out. When he made the first tackle, we called it was quite serious.
Mm-hmm.
And when he made the second one, I don't even think that. See, Hannibal was great. Have you forgotten that Hannibal came as a sub? He came in with...
No, I'm not blaming him. No, of course, it can happen to any player.
I don't think it was Ugochukwu's leaving. Because even when Ugochukwu left, those guys did not allow anybody near that eight. See, you see that's a left wing. Those guys that were the left wing, they were not even allowing anybody make crosses in that place. Even from that right. I think it was just Hannibal that just sold the game.
Yeah,
because in that position.
He lost concentration. Because
you're in that position, you need to be very mindful of your body, your body parts. Do you understand? Why are your body parts all over the place? So for me, defensively, Ugochukwu leaving did not spoil the game for me. And truthfully, I called that this thing was going to happen. It was the same thing that happened when Liverpool played Arsenal.
No, that's how Liverpool have been winning their games since last season. I've been saying it.
I understand.
Last 10 minutes of the game.
For me, I can tell you that Liverpool actually have a problem at the moment. I don't care what anybody wants to say. You can tell me how many players they bought.
Yeah, they do. I have 3 things to talk about quickly. I know you have something to call me. First of all, Florian Wirtz. Good player, solid player. I love him. 117 million. I don't think he has made any impact for Liverpool so far. What do you think is the issue with him? He has shown flashes, but he has not really made any impact. That's one. 2, Mo Salah is struggling this season. He hasn't made. I know he got the goal, the penalty today, but that's about the only thing that he did today in that game. Then Liverpool. Some people will say, depending on what side of the pendulum you are, that this is what champions, they find a way. But Liverpool as a team, the 4 games they have played this season, they have managed to squeeze out a win the last 5 or 7 minutes of each of those games, regardless of who they played against. I don't know what you want to know about that. And then finally, Burnley, like I told you the last time, that when you come from championship and to EPA, you need to adapt your play a little bit, respect the big boys. And I think that's what Packer did today. But you are saying that no, he plays the way he plays. But this is a new Burnley that we saw today.
Well, on the first 2 points, I would urge patience. I think that Verts has done well so far. He hasn't scored the goal, hasn't recorded an assist. But EPL is a tough league for you to, get going at that level. He's impacting the team. He's playing well. They've won all their games so far, and he's been part of the team that won all the games so far. So I know expectations are there for him to do extraordinary things. All right. But Verse has never been, even from Leverkusen, an extraordinary things doing player, if I can call it that. He's not spectacular in that sense. He's an Odegaard type player. Just like if you buy someone like Odegaard, you're expecting him to do some magical things. No, the job is to link the team, keep the team flowing, keep the passes moving, right? Use your brains to show that you are exceptional in your IQ. So he's an exception. He's a very smart.
Yeah, I love him. I like this.
So far it hasn't been disappointing to me. Yes, those key indices, those key statistics are not there yet, and I think they will come. Then, secondly, you mentioned
Salah.
somebody else.
Salah.
Yeah. Yes, I agree. But again, Salah, is not a deeply influential player in that sense. He's there to make that difference, push them across the line all the time. He's done that. He's one of the reasons, doing that was one of the reasons they won the EPL last year. I think he has started from where he stopped. He may not be so involved in the play, but when it matters most, he pushes them across the line. That's what he did today with that penalty, despite not being a factor almost all game. So give or take, he's there. That's his job. He's getting older. I don't expect him to be so much involved in the play. Now, to your final point, that's where I agree that they're the same running team for the 4 games now. They've scored all their winning goals after the 80th minute in all 4 games. And I say that nobody does that kind of thing and banks on that kind of thing for all season, right? If your team is doing this, you need to go visit a prayer house and put your chaplet in water, right? Because it's not sustainable. This in football is not sustainable. At a point,
will fail.
At a point, it will give way when it matters most, and then it's a big problem. You've got to try and win your games comfortably as much as you can. Nobody just manages to edge through the season like that. So, yeah.
Okay, Chama, anything before we move on? I move on to Nimi.
See, Nimi has a lot to say, Liverpool, because Chelsea will too pace Liverpool. Chelsea go pace Liverpool. I can't wait.
I know you can't wait because you already lost 1-0, so you're looking into the next. We move. But
you see, Nimi, I didn't give you the floor for you to come and break my heart. I was just saying that. Did you not even see a repeat of that today? Those people, they know what they're doing. They think they will keep. Let me just say what you want to say.
I have a different perspective. I think we all, Osborne, Reggie, Chioma, we all should be worried. For a team to consistently in 4 straight games, as you stated, find a way where other teams will not find a way for 4 straight games winning, you should be worried, because if as a team, we all have played the game, if we have that belief, this was the same thing everybody was saying. I want to take you guys back to Bayer Leverkusen, where when they won the league, half of the games that they played was when they went unbeaten, and they went that season, half of the games they played were they won at the last 5-6 minutes, drew at the last 5-6 minutes. So when a team has that mentality, the idea shouldn't be they are going to fail. The idea should be we should stop them, because the more they start growing, that belief, that confidence that we can never lose, at the end we can always win, that also creeps into, we all have played the game, that also creeps into the opponents, which say, oh boy, mistakes you're not supposed to make, you start making. So Liverpool having that confidence, yes, they haven't been firing and winning, but that has been these new coaches' star, even from last season, have they been fantastic? Let's look at when Klopp, even when they finished second, how they used to kill the teams, finish at 93 points, 95 points, and still finish second with Man City. But this team, what they have right now is they can win 30. You should be worried about that. That's a Slot star. Then going back to the team is still gelling. I'll tell you, if at week 11, week 12, Wales is still having these problems, then we'll start talking and saying it's a flop. But for now, it's just week 4. He's still finding his way in the EPL. The EPL, Choma, is not Nigerian Premier MPFL, Nigerian League. It's not that league.
MPFL is very competitive.
As a matter of fact, guys, for you
Nigerian
Nigerian League lovers, we have a weekly roundup as well on MPFL. In fact, we have a video of all the goals.
Is it the same league that they went to Chan with their age mates and their
You
kind
see,
of
that's
people,
the thing. I beg to see. I beg to
let's leave.
I'm
I'm not done yet. No, I'm not done yet, Reggie. Is it the same Nigerian league that we see every day that the home team must win and the referee will manufacture penalty at the last minute?
You're not correct.
You've not been following MPFL.
I'm correct.
The league is
I'm
different
correct.
now.
But let me deviate. Liverpool is gelling. As for Burnley, I'm sorry to say this, they lost to Manchester United last minute. They've lost to Liverpool again. Guess what that does to players?
Confidence.
It brings their confidence down, and they start doubting themselves. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna put my hands up here. I'm nominating, and I'm saying Burnley is gonna be part of the teams going on relegation because they just don't have that it factor. And
Lies.
with Scott Parker, with the way Scott Parker plays, I'm telling you, Burnley is going to be part of those teams going on relegation.
It's funny that football is quite subjective, right? I actually see it the opposite way. Just like Mimi just saw my point the opposite way. If a team like Burnley can hold Liverpool up until the 94th minute before Liverpool could find a winner through a penalty, then I think that should inspire them. If they can hang with Liverpool up until that extent and almost escape with a draw, they can hang in the league as well. So, yeah, I'm just highlighting that you can see things.
It's valid. I
have my own point. Can I make my own point?
You just made your point. You just made your point, and I didn't discount your point, right? I don't know what you're trying to do now.
Situations as well that they almost cost Liverpool 1 or 2 problems as well during that game. Yeah, you never know. So let's see, like Nimi, like you mentioned.
I have not made my own point.
Oh, I thought
you want me not to make my point. How Manchester United standing?
No, we're going Manchester, to. That's the next game we're talking about.
No, they'll relegate before Burnley does. I've said this thing on this channel before. If we're looking for relegation team, Burnley will be on top of Manchester United and don't condemn.
Okay.
Remember this night.